MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Polar Bears and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Reed McMahon gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding in, Marshall Warren. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Ranger entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
The first baseman.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Antonio Velasmil is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. McMahon has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Fouled off. Warren leads off second with nobody out. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In now, Ricky Marchand. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Quentin Broadway is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Reese Hines, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mendoza. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in, Estevan Ponce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Shot towards second. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And the run is in to score from second.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in, Darryl Belanger. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Belanger is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 3-0. Peter Wada will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping in, Dino Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the left fielder, Dino Villarreal.
Now the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Smoke toward third. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jordan Groshans, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's high.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Brennan Davis. as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Stepping up now, Brett Beatty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Syracuse is out in front here, 3-0. So digging in now, Andres Sanchez, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So
oh, wow, what a stop. It's there. He got him. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marshall Warren. First pitch on its way.
No.
wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Antonio Velasmil waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Huh.
3-1.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Antonio.
Striding into the box, Antonio Velasmil. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set and the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The next 3-2. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Softly hit out to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Patrick Blanks.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Mac Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Mac Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Drilled down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hudson Potts. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Quentin Broadway. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there's ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Beatty in foul ground. And this will land foul. Another 2-2 offering. And this is in a bit tight. Maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Beatty in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Another payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hines. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Popped him up. Sanchez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Mendoza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Glenn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
The first baseman, Doug Minoso.
Into the box now, Doug Minoso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Dino Villarreal.
Standing in now, Dino Villarreal, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone. To 2-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Jordan Groshans would be next. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Estevan Ponce. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago.
Estevan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. That misses. 2-0. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Darryl Belanger. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now, Andres Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Marshall Warren, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Warren, the former Detroit Tiger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Antonio Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 4-0. Into the box now, Jordan Groshans. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball two.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Brennan Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he pops it up. Hines in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes. Now
the payoff pitch home. hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Standing in, Patrick Blanks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Polar Bears lead it 4-0. Virgil Morrison will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 39, Virgil Morrison.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ricky Marchand. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. To 1-2 now. Fouled away. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this ball's pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit down the line at first. The 2-1. Reese Hines is on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
Settling in now, Reese Hines. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
David Armas gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Jeff Mendoza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3 runs already home here. This is foul right side. The 2-1 home. This is popped up. Beatty waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Estevan Ponce is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Darryl Belanger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse leads this one 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The second baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Sanchez possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. That's inside. 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Hudson Potts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jason Glenn is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball just inside.
good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
At the plate, Dino Villarreal. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Warren will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Andres Sanchez.
Andres Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marshall Warren. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Antonio Velasquez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
None out, runners at first and second. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Ricky Marchand. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping in now, Quentin Broadway, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blanks has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Reese Hines. And their runners at the corners now.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And the runner will get back standing. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now back, designated hitter. Yeah.
Touki Toussaint gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Jeff Mendoza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already, as this is down for extra bases.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Estevan Ponce, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So striding forward now, Darryl Belanger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box now, Andres Sanchez. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Marshall Warren.
At the plate, Marshall Warren, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, Antonio Velasmil. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing and a line drive, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Syracuse is on top here, 14-1. Stepping into the box, Jordan Groshans. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by his opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Diego Irizarry takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Diego Irizarry.
Brennan Davis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there, and they remain well behind. Now batting, Ricky Marchand. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Ricky Marchand.
He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The third base.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Luis Brito enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luis Brito.
Into the box, Rhys Hines, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. base hit into right center. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mendoza. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Blanks.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Patrick Blanks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Irizarry was born in Panama. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Mac Sanchez. And now a pitch on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Hudson Potts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Jason Glenn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
Ball, outside.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, Doug Minoso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Coming to the plate now, Estevan Ponce.
The second baseman, Estevan Ponce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blanks is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Darryl Belanger. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Up.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now to the plate, Andres Sanchez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. 0-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. At the plate now, Marshall Warren, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The 2-2.
3-2.
Antonio Velasmil will be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Antonio Velasmil, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Velasmil has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Runners at second and third with two gone. Line drive to left. Villarreal is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Dino Villarreal. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Warren has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Digging in, Jordan Groshans. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another chance? Brennan Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's high.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hard ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Ricky Marchant. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Villarreal is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Quentin Broadway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Nate Boykin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Boykin.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Boykin, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A man at third with 1 away. One and 1 the count now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeff Mendoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Estevan Ponce. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. Syracuse is on top 15-2. Standing in, Brett Beatty starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Patrick Blanks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Todd Garcia enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Into the box now, Mac Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Man, that's got to be a base-running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
In now, Hudson Potts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jason Glenn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Second and third, 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 15-2 the final tally here. Syracuse posted 15 runs in this one. Peter Waddup takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Reed McMahon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.